Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. This is Ferociousllama. Today I'm going to be playing a deck called Pyromancer Loam, and it's basically built around the Life from the Loam engine, which lets us return 3 cards from our graveyard to our hand, and we can dredge it back for 3 every single time we draw a card if we want. And Seismic Assault, that lets us discard a card and deal 2 damage to target creature or player. That's the basic core of the deck. And I have another Seismic Loam deck that runs black with Dark Confidence and Abrupt Decay and Maelstrom Pulse. This actually runs blue instead of black. And so, well, the basic parts are we have our Seismic Assaults and our Life from the Loams. I also run Countryside Crushers. I know Tarmogoyf would be better, but I don't have Tarmogoyf, so Countryside Crusher is what we get. He's not as fast, but a lot of times with this deck, what you end up doing is locking out your opponent, because they keep trying to counter your stuff. Because if you have a Flame Jab, and they're playing, like I played a match against blue-black fairies with it, and they go turn 2 Bitter Blossom, and I go Flame Jab, Flame Jab, Flame Jab, and kill all of his tokens every single turn for 4 turns in a row, and then I'm out of land, so I play a Life from Loam and he counters it. Oh, shucks. So I dredge it back next turn. And then he counters it again and counters it again until he runs out of counters. And then I dredge back Life from the Loam, and by then I've got, I play my Seismic Assault. And then he's kind of in a world of hurt because now he has no counter spells, and I know that because you'd always counter Seismic Assault against this deck. And I'm going to dredge back my Life from the Loam, get 3 cards, kill his token, do 4 damage to him. And if I have any creatures, he's in bad luck. He's having bad luck, I mean. So Countryside Crusher has a really convenient feature that lets us put all of our land cards into our graveyard, which is awesome after he's in play. Because as long as we have a green and something else, 2 mana, and one of them is green, eventually we'll draw our Life from the Loam. We'll start getting some land. And then some crazy stuff starts happening when we get Countryside Crusher and Seismic Assault and Life from the Loam going. Countryside Crusher gets gigantic. I actually killed an opponent on about turn 6. He was at 16 life. It was against a fairies deck. I had wiped out all of his fairies, and I had a Countryside Crusher that was a 3/3. I was actually able to discard 5 cards from my hand because I had 2 lands. I dredged back Life from the Loam, played Life from the Loam, got 3 more lands, so I had 5 lands in hand. Did 10 damage and swung for 8 for the win. So pretty good once he gets going. He is susceptible to Lightning Bolt when you first play him, but a lot of times they've wasted their Lightning Bolts on other stuff like Delver of Secrets and the next card, a Young Pyromancer. He just makes tokens. Every time we play something, he makes a token. Every instant sorcery at least, which is awesome, especially in this deck when we can be certain that we'll play Life from the Loam every single turn. In my Aggro Loam deck, I have a Worm Harvest, which is a 5 mana retrace spell. That's 3 green or black hybrid mana and 2 colorless, and it'll let us put 1/1/1 green and black worm token into play for each land card in our graveyard, which is awesome in a Loam deck. But I think this guy's a little bit better, just because every time we play anything that's not a creature, of course, or enchantment in this deck, we get a 1/1. And then, of course, we have Gataxian Probes. They let us look at our opponent's hand, find out what he's holding, what he's playing. On turn 1, lets us draw a card, which is always great. So we can dredge back our Life from the Loam. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll play a Gataxian Probe if my opponent has 3 or 4 cards in hand and he's playing some blue. What I'll do is I'll play a Gataxian Probe, look at his hand, and then I can either draw a card or dredge back my Life from the Loam if I have like 2 more mana and he's not going to counter it. So that's pretty awesome. Delver's great, really efficient beater. It's really hard for a lot of decks to recover from a 3/2 flyer attacking on turn 2. Yeah, it's beatable, but puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want with this deck. Serum Vision's in my opinion, the best draw card in all of Modern. It lets us draw a card for 1 mana and scry 2, which doesn't seem that great, but in this deck, when we have Delver of Secrets, we can actually set up to guarantee we're going to flip our Delver, which is just awesome, because a 1/1 Delver is not so good. They've printed, dozens of 1/1 creatures for 1 mana. Faceless Looting in this deck, draw 2, discard 2. In this deck, you can discard a Life from the Loam, you can discard a Flame Jab, or you can discard lands. And essentially, those aren't really discarding anything. Just because if you discard land or a Life from the Loam, you dredge back your Life from the Loam, no problem. Especially like land is the best to discard, but Flame Jab, Flame Jab is exactly like having a land in your hand, because as long as you have a red mana, you can discard the land or you can play the Flame Jab. Doesn't matter. It's the same, which is awesome. Lightning Bolts takes care of pesky creatures. And we have 2 Electrolyzes. I think it's a super, super efficient card. It's awesome, especially against like weenies. And my first Modern deck was Soul Sisters, and Electrolyze would just kick my butt every single time, because they 2 for 0 me essentially. The only thing is, in this deck, it costs 3 mana, and that's kind of at the top end of the curve, and we already have 7 other 3 mana spells. So instead of running more Electrolyzes, I opted to run Lightning Bolts. More Lightning Bolts. Rather than 3 and 3, I ran 4 Lightning Bolts and 1 Electrolyze. Or 2 Electrolyzes, I'm sorry. And our sideboard. I don't really... I just kind of tried to think of the best I could think of, and negates are they're great against, like, the one thing I'm really concerned about is Tron. Tron is one of those decks where get Tron, win, and that sucks. We don't want that. We're trying to avoid that at all costs. So we counter their 3rd turn Karn. That's kind of the idea. Shatterstorm Affinity. There's a lot of Affinity running around. I've been playing a lot of it lately. Probably at least like 1 in, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just the luck, but 1 in 5 matches are Affinity, which is like, that's like 20%. That's a lot. Ancient Grudge kills any pesky artifacts. I think I said in my last video, I said that there were a lot of decks running around that played a lot of artifacts for mana, and that's no good for us, because they get a lot of permanents in play, and then they do some crazy shenanigans with some kind of kill all our land or something like that, and that's no good. We don't want that. So we kill all their artifacts. It works really good against Tron decks when they go, we go first, they go turn 1 Expedition Map, we go turn 2 Ancient Grudge, and then they play something else, and we kill that too. And then we're sitting pretty. Combust. Combust is really efficient, can't be countered, deals 5 damage to a white or blue creature. Anytime I'm playing like a white weenie deck, I'll throw them in because it's really efficient. But the main reason that they're here is for Splinter Twin, because there's not a lot we can do against, a lot else we can do against End Step, Deceiver, Exarch, and then next turn, Splinter Twin, win, and we don't want that, because it happens fast, happens early, and if they get a Spellskite out on turn 2, you have a really hard time. Like in my other deck, I have Abrupt Decays and I have Maelstrom Pulses. The problem is Maelstrom Pulses sorcery, and Abrupt Decay can target their Spellskite. So that can't target Spellskite, and it can't be countered. So it's not going anywhere. It's going to kill their Deceiver Exarch, which is awesome. And then 3 more Ghost Quarters. I considered running Tectonic Edge, but against a lot of decks that have lots of non-basic lands, it's really rough. It's really rough against Tron if you just keep killing all their lands. And Tron's one of those decks, like Mono Blue Tron, they can search up a lot of islands. But I found like the Red-Green Tron, it has less basic lands. Anything else, like Jund, I think they run 3 basic lands, a mountain, a forest, and a swamp. Maybe 2 swamps. But, Ghost Quarter them 3 or 4 times. And, early game, and then they got problems. So, and what's the best is when they don't have any basic lands to search up, and Ghost Quarter becomes a strip mine, which there's no effect even like that. Not even in Legacy, there's no effect like that. I mean, there's Wasteland, but that's only non-basic lands. Ghost Quarter is a literal strip mine. when they have no basic lands to search up. So anyway, I've talked about this deck a long time. Let's play a match and see what happens. All right, we're in the tournament practice room, playing against Death by Fire 2008. Okay, he mulliganed to 6 cards. We're playing second, so we're going to be on the draw. We have a Steam Vents, a Lightning Bolt, Young Pyromancer, Life from the Loam, Taxiing Probe, Countryside Crusher, and a Flame Jab. I'm pretty confident that we can draw into a land here pretty quick, because we have a Steam Vents, so we have 1 land, we can draw a card, and we can Flame Jab something if we need to. So we're going to keep, and let's hope that's not a bad decision. I haven't played a lot of games with this deck, and it's only running, I think, 21, so hopefully we will just get screwed. Okay. Oh, I was hoping he'd play like a Bird of Paradise so we could kill it. Okay, well that's not bad. No, it doesn't matter if we play this tapped or untapped, because we can either tap it for blue and cast our Taxiing Probe, or we can pay 2 life to cast the Taxiing Probe. So it's the same either way. So we're just oh wow, okay. So he's playing some kind of green devotion. So yeah, we're gonna kill all this stuff. Oh, we drew a land. Good deal. Okay, so whenever he plays his Burning Tree Emissary, we're killing it. That's what we're up to here. Yep, Burning Tree Emissary. Wonder if he has anything else. Okay. Wasted mana. We like wasted mana when it's not our mana. Alright, we drew a Faithless Looting, which, I'm going to play this land untapped so I can draw the so I can use the Faithless Looting. But first, we're going to kill that pesky Burning Tree Emissary, and then we're going to Faithless Looting. And we're probably... So we drew another Faithless Looting and Serum Visions. We're definitely keeping the Serum Vision. I think what we're going to do is, I talked about it earlier when I was going over the deck, is Flame Jab in the graveyard is as good as a Flame Jab in the hand. And Life from the Loam in the graveyard is not bad either. So what we're going to do is, hopefully he doesn't go Rest in Peace and then we lose. Hopefully what we will do is we'll just draw a card next turn. If it's a green mana, we'll play Serum Visions, dredge back Life from the Loam, hopefully dredge some lands, and then get going. No, we want to draw a card, and we drew a Ghost Quarter, which is not a green mana. Okay, well, let's play it. And then we're going to play a Serum Visions, and we're going to dredge back our Life from the Loam. And then we're going to put, because we're about to have a whole mess of mana. Not a mess, just more than we got. We're going to put the land on the bottom, and we're going to put our Delver on top. It doesn't matter, because what we're about to do is we're going to tap our Steam Vents, and then we're going to kill our Steam Vents with our Ghost Quarter, and then we're going to search up a forest. Bam, play our forest, and then we're going to Life from the Loam. Cool. Well, only 2 lands in our graveyard, but hey, 2 is better than no lands. So, and then next turn, I think we will, let's see what happens. Sure. Well, that guy's no good. I don't like that guy. So we play, okay, 3/3 Beast. Not terribly intimidating. Now let's see. Do we want to draw a card? Yeah, we want to draw a card, because if we draw another, it doesn't matter. We're going to Faithless Looting, and we can get it back later this turn if we want. Oh, that's cool. A Tectonic Edge. Yeah, we're going to play that. And we're going to kill this Nykthos using our Forest, because we don't have any life from the Loams in our hand. Then we're going to have Faithless Looting. And we're going to draw our first card, see what it is, and it's a land. And the second card, we're going to dredge. And we dredged away a Breeding Pool, a Flame Jab, and a Gitaxian Probe. And then now we'll discard... We're going to discard the Breeding Pool and the Ghost Quarter. And pass the turn. This is not going as quickly as I thought, only because we didn't have that green mana and we had to kill one and get him back, and it's a whole thing. So, oh cool, we're going to Ghost Quarter that next turn. Good deal. Sure. Play all the beasts you want. So we're going to draw a card this turn. And it's a Faithless Looting. So we're going to play our Life from the Loam, get back our Ghost Quarter, Tectonic Edge, and a Breeding Pool. Then we're going to play our Ghost Quarter, and we're going to kill his land with an enchantment on it. So hopefully he's not going to be able to like kill us real bad with like a Primeval Titan now, because that would be not good. So hopefully what we'll be able to do is next turn we'll play a Tectonic. No, we can't play Tectonic Edge. We have to play Steam Vents untapped, which I'm not real hot on, but sure, untap your untapped lands. I'm good with that. Okay, now this turn, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a card. And we're gonna play an untapped Steam Vents, and then we're gonna play. Yeah, I don't really like being at 5 life. That's not comfortable. But we're gonna play a Young Pyromancer, and then we're gonna play a Gitaxian Probe. Ooh, that's not good. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I guess we kind of have to a little bit. So we got our token, and he's got a bunch of giant crap in his deck, in his hand, which I am not digging. But it's okay, because he's got a Nykthos, and it's not very good right now. So then we're going to play a Faithless Looting. Make another token. And we're going to draw for our first card. And we drew Lightning Bolt, which is good. Because we're going to kill his Garruk or Garuk or I don't know, whatever. And for our second card, we're going to dredge Life from the Loam. Then we're going to discard 2 lands. And pass the turn back. I really wish I knew how to play this deck better. But I don't think he drew a land, because he'd have dropped a bunch of stuff already on us and killed us. Sweet deal. Oh, he had a land. Never mind. I knew that too. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he goes Titan. And then we go crap. Okay, a Genesis Wave for 3. Okay, that's not that good. Why didn't he play Titan? That would have been way better. I don't get it. But I mean, I guess. But let's see. Oh, he gets back his Genesis Wave. Darn it. That's bad news. So, okay. We'll block your guy. We're good with that. So now we got to do some serious killing of our opponent right now. We don't need to dredge because we already have a Life from the Loam. So, oh, great. Every time. Always every time. So he's going to do another Genesis Wave for more. So I think our plan here is going to be to Life from the Loam back our... Oh, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get back our Ghost Quarter, our Tectonic Edge, and our Sulphur Falls. Okay, so, oh, yay, another token for us. Good job. And then we're going to play our Ghost Quarter, right? And then we're going to Lightning Bolt our opponent. And we're going to redirect it to Garrick, or I don't know. And kill him. And then we're going to kill his Nykthos. And yeah, we're at 3 life, which is not a good place to be. And he's got 6 mana, so he might play a Titan or something, which would be fixing us up for a bad day. But let's see. Yep, Primeval Titan. And he's going to get a Nykthos and something else. So his Nykthoses are getting pretty pesky. Oh, okay. So we get some Stomping Grounds. Huh. Maybe he doesn't have any more Nykthoses. Or maybe he knows we're just going to kill him. Okay. And so you attack me for 6. And I'm okay with it. Because I block with my little weenies. And he's passing the turn back. Alright. Now, we don't want to dredge because we have a Life from the Loam. And oh, we didn't draw another one. Yay. About time. About time we didn't draw another Life from the Loam. Okay. So let's see. This is problems. This is big problems for us, people. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to be able to do about this. Because he's got too much stuff. Too much stuff. And, because he's going to Genesis Wave for 6. So, I don't know. I think, yeah. I don't think we're going to win this one. So, let me think. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Even if we... Because we can't flashback Life from the Loam. We can't... Tectonic Edge won't do anything. Yeah, so he just got too good of a... he just got too good. So, got too good of a hand for us. So, we lose. But guess what we're putting in? We're putting in Ghost Quarters. And we're going to lose the Gitaxian Probes. Actually, doesn't seem like he's playing any Mana Dorks, so we're going to lose the Electrolyzes. Because, yeah, they're great against Mana Dorks, but if he's not playing enough Mana Dorks, they're not that good. And then we're going to take out a Pyromancer, because he didn't seem to... I mean, yeah, he did well, but Ghost Quarter will kill his... Actually, you know what? No, we're going to put a Pyromancer back. We're going to have 4 Pyromancers. We're only going to run 3 Ghost Quarters. Because that's a lot, especially when we start dredging a bunch of stuff. So, let's see what happens. Okay, this is game 2. And we're going to play first. Oh, hey, this is good. We're going to keep. See what our opponent does. Guy last game, he just got a great draw. 6 cards, too. And we had Tectonic Edge and Ghost Quarter. But I don't know, I think we spent a lot of our time killing, well, I spent a lot of my time killing his Nykthoses to keep him from doing stuff while he had that stupid Planeswalker. Alright, we're going to play Misty Rainforest. We're going to search up a island because we have all of our other mana that we need. So we're going to get the one basic island in the deck, and we're going to play a Delver of Secrets. And hopefully next turn we'll flip him. Oh, he's playing Mana Dorks. Well, I knew he had those. Let's see. Okay, come on. Yay! Flip Delver. Good deal. Draw a card. Now we're going to play our Sulphur Falls. And we'll attack for 3. And then we'll play a Serum Visions. And we have a Lightning Bolt and a Ghost Quarter. I think we're going to put... Oh, we drew a Flame Jab, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Bolt on top because we want it. But we're going to put the Ghost Quarter on top also. And then we're going to Flame Jab this guy. Bam. See? Flame Jab. Awesome. Like I said. Because he's going to play some enchantments probably on that. Oh, maybe he's not going to. But I played against versions of this green Genesis Wave deck that have like 4 million, enchantments that you put on a land, and they put them all on one land, and then they beat you, and that's the worst. Okay, now what land to play? I think we're gonna play a tapped Breeding Pool after we're in our main phase, so we're not gonna pay that. And then we're gonna play another Serum Visions, and we're gonna draw our Lightning Bolt, which is awesome. And now we have a Gataxian Probe and a Lightning Bolt. I'm a little curious to see what he has in his hand, but I'd much rather have a Lightning Bolt right now. So, well, not right now because we have one, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's see what he does. Draw step. He's got 7 cards in hand. Sure, Elvish Visionary. We're good with that. Okay, and he probably drew a land off that, which is why he waited. Okay, and we're going to draw our card for the turn. We drew our Lightning Bolt, as expected. And we're going to play... we're going to play our Mountain. And then we're going to Flame Jab this guy. And discard our Ghost Quarter. Because, oh no, he discarded our Ghost Quarter. It's okay, we'll get it back. And we'll attack for 3. See, Delver. Awesome. And then we're going to Life from the Loam. And hopefully he doesn't have any way to like remove our graveyard and just screw us all up. Okay, Nykthos. It's as good as a land that taps for colorless and does nothing. And I'm okay with that. It's still as good as... That's the best it does right now, is tap for colorless mana. Sure. Okay, I don't know if he knows, but we're just going to kill those next turn. Because he's not getting... We're not letting him have any Devotion, because, well, that's his deck. It's Devotion and then Genesis Wave. So... we're not going to waste a Lightning Bolt right now because we want to kill his Primeval Titan. Because Primeval Titans are bad. Okay. Oh, cool. We got another land in our graveyard. So we're gonna go ahead and Flame Jab, Eternal Witness, discarding Misty Rainforest. Then we're gonna Flame Jab, Arbor Elf, discarding Ghost Quarter. Then we're gonna play our Life from the Loam. Get back Ghost Quarter, Misty Rainforest, Breeding Pool. And then play Ghost Quarter. And then we're going to attack for 3. And next turn, we'll attack for 3, and then we'll bolt him twice and win the game. Hopefully. Barring nothing very bad happening. But he's got 5 mana, and... I mean, there's that 5 mana spell that's, like, terrible, but... okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. You can't kill a creature, right? Cannot kill a creature. Artifact, enchantment, or land. Okay. What are you going to kill? I have a Life from the Loam in my hand. Well, I don't have it in my hand. Oh, he doesn't know we have a Breeding Pool and a Misty Rainforest because he wasn't paying attention. Okay. See, had he been paying attention, he would have known that we have 2 green mana sources in our hand. So, let's just play it just for sport. And we're going to attack for our 3. And... oh, he was a 6. I should have bolted him sooner. Oh well. I didn't see that. I got to pay closer attention to this kind of stuff. And we bolt for the win because he doesn't need to know we had double lightning bolt. Okay, I am happy with how that went. Maybe we should put electrolyzes back in, but by turn 3 he's probably got enough devotion to wreck our day. So I don't think we really want to. I'm gonna say we probably ought not put the electrolyzes back in. And then the only thing I'm really worried about against this deck is Scavenging Ooze, because that guy is he wrecks us because he just takes all of our land away, and then he takes away our Life from the Loams, and then we're screwed. So okay, I think this game we're gonna play our Steam Vents, and we'll keep. And we're gonna play Steam Vents, and then we're gonna play a Serum Visions on turn 1, unless he plays a Mana Dork, which he's gonna. We're gonna kill, because no Mana Dorks here. Not allowed. Not permitted. Sorry. Mana Dorks are problems for us. We don't need problems. We want things to go smooth. So, kind of sucks to have to use a lightning bolt on a 1/1, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, Stomping Ground, and he pays his 2 life. And plays a Utopia Sprawl. We have a Ghost Quarter in our hand. This is awesome. Sure, Elvish Visionary. Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, sweet. Okay. We're gonna go Flame Jab, kill Elvish Visionary. No devotion for him. Ghost Quarter, kill Forest with Utopia Sprawl. And I hope this doesn't end us up in like the predicament it did last game, where we didn't have enough stuff. So, but hey, we just slowed him because, I mean, he had a whole bunch of devotion. I mean, he had, if we didn't kill anything yet, he'd have 3 devotion, a land that taps for 2 that he can untap once. So he'd have 6 mana right now. Is that right? 6. He'd have a lot of mana. We don't want him having a lot of mana. That's bad for us. A lot of mana equals bad. Let's see. I'm debating, should we play Delver or should we play Serum Visions? I think we should probably play Delver to get some pressure on him. And we're at 18 life, so I'm going to go ahead and fetch us up another Steam Vents. Oh wait, we can't. I'm just going to get a Stomping Ground, play it tapped. Because we need the red for our Seismic Assault. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. See, that's the problem with the early Ghost Quarters is you have to sacrifice a land to kill, to essentially let them change whatever land you've killed to, you know, something else. Sure, play Nykthos. I'm good with that. And we do not want to reveal that. See, this is one of those predicaments where, what do we do? And I think Countryside Crusher might not be such a bad idea, because he'll get real big real fast, and hopefully we'll draw a life from the loam. But let's see. And we'll always be able to scry into some lands and Serum Visions into lands, so. So it goes 5 mana. He's acidic slimes. Oh, he's going to kill our green land. Oh, we're kind of in a bad spot now. Oh, and that guy's got Death Touch. This is not going so good. It's alright. We'll come up with something somehow. We're going to put the Delver's ability on second because, well, if it's a land, it's really convenient. See? Would have been 2 lands. We lucked out on that deal. Always yield. And Countryside Crusher. No, we don't want to reveal that. We're going to draw a Countryside Crusher that we cannot play. And we're going to play Serum Visions. Oh, sweet. We drew a land that we can use. So, I don't think we really need the Faithless Looting. We're going to put that on bottom, but we're going to put this on top. Then we're going to play our Serum Visions. Draw another card. Oh, hey, look at this. Seems to be going pretty darn good. So, we're going to go top, and then we're going to cast that for 2 life and draw a card. So he's got a Genesis Wave, Acidic Slime. Let's see. He'll be able to tap. He won't be able to tap it next turn. So, okay. We're good. We're good with that. Makes us happy. So, you know what? We have another Countryside Crusher and Seismic Assault and Life from the Loam. So I think we're going to attack with our 6/6 Countryside Crusher, because it'll stop his devotion, which makes us happy. So, I don't know if that was such a great play, but oh, guy, that was stupid. Now we're going to get a land next turn. Because I played that Taxium Pro Wall wrong, because I wanted the Life from the Loam before I shuffled with my search land. Because he's going to try and Acidic Slime another one. But I didn't know that at the time, just because of the timing of everything. But hey, hindsight 2020, right? Okay, come on. Acidic Slime another land. I'm okay with it. Yeah, sure. I'm good with that. And he's going to kill our Steam Vents. Yeah, okay. Sure. For us, right? Now I think we're going to get a what's the, oh crap, there's no red. Oh, our Stomping Grounds in the graveyard. That, my friends, is a problem. So we're just going to get the Forest. And we have no red mana. And our Delver shows us a Lightning Bolt. Yes, we are good with that. But we have no red mana. Ridiculous. Okay. We're going to play... oh, it's our upkeep. Hold on. We don't play Life from the Loam during our upkeep. Okay. Now we play Life from the Loam. We get a... Let's see. We're going to get a Ghost Quarter, a Stomping Ground, and a Steam Vents. And we're going to attack for 3 in the air. And then we are going to play, we're going to play our Steam Vents. We're going to play it untapped, because if we play it tapped, he's going to attack us with Acidic Slime, which is just as bad as you know, attacking with Acidic Slime is, and taking 2 damage is just as bad as paying the 2 life and bolting him. Except we get, well, it's the same actually, exactly the same. So, kill. Hopefully he doesn't have any crazy shenanigans, because that would suck. Crazy shenanigans, no good. Unless they're by us, in which case they're freaking amazing. Okay, so he taps his worthless Nykthos, plays another worthless Nykthos. Sorry about that. And he's probably going to play a Primeval Titan. Ooh. Ooh, this is not good. Oh, no problem. Under control. I can handle that. Oh, wait, maybe I can't. Because next turn he's going to play... Well, he's going to get that one. The Kessig Wolf Run and something else. And so we really gotta... We gotta pray, people. That's what we gotta do on this one. Oh, he only got forests. Sweet. Okay. He might have a Kessig in his hand. So let's see. Do we dredge our life from the loam? I would say yes, because we need all the lands we can get. Now we're going to attack him in the air for 3. And he's trying to block, obviously, but he cannot. So he's at 9. Now we're going to play Life from the Loam. Getting back. Misty Rainforest, Ghost Quarter, and... How about... let's get a Breeding Pool. And then we're going to play our Stomping Ground tapped. And hope we don't die this turn. But it's okay. His Nykthos still isn't very good. But if he plays like a Garruk or Garruk or whatever, that could be bad. So hopefully we'll kill him next turn, which is what I'm going for. Because we'll attack for 3, and then we'll go bang, 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 bang with our Seismic Assault that he doesn't know we have. Because in theory we'll have 3... Let's see. I think we're going to dredge our life from the loam next turn. We can just kill him with that. Okay. Yeah, play whatever. Just don't kill me this turn. That's all I'm asking. That's a reasonable request, no? Oh. Genesis Wave is 4. Okay. Oh, no. 2 Arbor Elves. We're screwed. Wait, no, we're not. Silly. So. Upkeep. We're going to dredge back Life from the Loam. Now, okay, let's think about this for just a minute. If I go Ghost Quarter, and then, okay, yeah, this is going to work. Because we're going to go tap those 2. Play Life from the Loam. Ghost Quarter. Oh, crap. Hold on. We got to make sure our mountain's not in our graveyard. Because we only got 1 mountain. We need it right now. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go bam. And kill that thing. Yes, we will use this ability. We'll find our mountain. We will play Life from the Loam. Bam, bam, bam. Doesn't matter what 3 lands. And, oh, wow. See, it's matches like these, I feel super, super lucky. So now we kill our opponent. and we win. So anyway, that's Pyromancer's Loam. Super fun deck to play. I've always loved it, Life from the Loam when it first came out in the first Ravnica block. Anyway, that's a round of Pyromancer Loam. Thanks for watching.